underground, Mei Mei comes face to face with Geto. She's surprised to see him, but quickly dismisses the idea that he could be alive. Geto tries to act friendly, but Mei Mei hasn't forgotten about Abina. Geto replies that he feels sorry that he has to kill a former friend, and summons the special grey disease curse, the Smallpox Deity, to do it for him instead. Mei Mei is surprised to see him use curse manipulation, but still doesn't doubt her conclusion about him for a moment. Geto reveals that he doesn't have many curses left after the attack on Jujutsu Tech in the previous year, but the ones he does still possess are ones of pristine quality. He leaves the area telling Mei that if she can exercise the Smallpox Deity, then he'll be her next opponent. The disease curse immediately activates its domain expansion, trapping Mei Mei inside a coffin. The curse chants grave, causing a large gravestone to fall from the sky onto the coffin. The curse then begins to count, but Mei Mei breaks out before it ends. Wee Wee initially watches in horror, but is excited to see his sister survive. Mei Mei is impressed, stating that it's been longer than she can remember since her life had been in danger for even a moment. Inside the Smallpox Deity's domain expansion, Mei Mei is momentarily trapped underground beneath one of the disease curse's gravestones. The curse spirit counts down from 3 again, but Mei Mei breaks out of the trap in time. Having experienced this a few times now in the fight, Mei Mei understands the process of the technique. First, the target of the domain is trapped inside a coffin and then buried underground when they're hit by the weight of the large gravestone. Lastly, the curse counts down from 3 and the target is infected with the smallpox disease. The curse hits Mei's coffin with another gravestone, but this time she immediately cuts her way out. She believes this part of the process is the most annoying and fears she won't be able to fight Geto freely if she's hit again. Mei also deduces that the domain can only target one person at a time and devises a counterattack centered around that. The curse instinctively targets the person with the stronger cursed energy, and only a single crow was caught inside the domain, so Mei Mei needs the disease curse to focus on her brother before she can utilize the birds. She asks her little brother if he's willing to die for her, and in his typical simp fashion, he agrees to do anything for her. Mei Mei flees off to the side while Yu flares up his cursed energy. The disease curse notices the swelling energy and traps Wee Wee inside of a coffin. A single hit by the gravestone would be enough to kill him, but as the curse chants, Mei Mei suddenly slices off its hand with her axe. The grade 1 sorcerer tells the disease curse that her brother's role is more of that than just a pack mule. I highly doubt, but he then proves this by activating his new shadow style simple domain to protect himself. When Mei Mei asked if he was willing to die, he realized that this meant he was actually allowed to fight. Mei Mei says that his role is to counter domains as she doesn't like to be indebted to anyone. The special grade curse disease heals its hand quickly and reaches out to attack Mei Mei, when suddenly the single bird flies through the back of the cursed spirit, piercing and exercising it in a single blow. While the cursed spirit is dying, Mei Mei asks the quickest way to raise one's strength as a sorcerer, and her brother replies that it will be a binding vow, with one's life as the trade-off for more power. Mei Mei's extension technique, Bird Strike, exceeds the limits of the crow's cursed energy by forcing it to commit suicide with a kamikaze-like attack. No one other than Satoru Gojo has ever survived the devastating attack. With them defeated, Mei Mei declares it's time for the main act. She calls a flock of crows to her side that fill the underground subway and asks if they're ready to die for her. From the shadows, Big Brain Geto comes to confront her, admitting that she's not bad for a Jujutsu sorcerer of this era.